Welcome back to Whatever You Need. Before diving into today's story, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit that like button, and of course, if you want to support us even more, click the join button to become part of our growing family. Now, let's get straight into a story that has taken the Turkish entertainment world by storm and stirred emotions among thousands of fans both in Turkey and abroad. In recent days, a set of images and short videos recorded in an Istanbul hospital has caused a wave of excitement and speculation across social media platforms. The protagonists of this episode are none other than Sıla Türkoğlu, one of the most promising young actresses of Turkish television, and Halil İbrahim Ceyhan, her co-star and longtime collaborator. The scene, brief in duration yet immense in impact, was interpreted by many as a turning point in their personal and professional relationship. The video clips, recorded on cell phones by chance witnesses, capture a visibly shaken Sıla approaching Halil in the hospital waiting room. Eyewitnesses describe her as nervous, clutching her phone tightly in one hand while gesturing passionately with the other. Halil, in contrast, appeared calm and composed, listening attentively to whatever she was saying. The moment reached its emotional climax when Sıla leaned toward him, hands close to her chest, in a gesture that countless fans immediately interpreted as a plea. Halil's subtle nods and measured expression gave the impression of reassurance, though no one can say with certainty what words were exchanged. But here's the interesting part. Within minutes of these images surfacing online, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram exploded. Hashtags featuring both of their names began trending. Fan-made edits, zoomed-in clips, and even amateur lip-reading attempts multiplied. Titles such as "Sıla begs Halil not to leave," or "The reunion everyone was waiting for" dominated fan pages. While some viewers were convinced that the conversation centered around a professional project they share, others speculated it was a deeply personal matter, perhaps even an apology for a misunderstanding that had weighed on their friendship. Neither Sıla nor Halil have confirmed or denied any of these theories. Their silence, deliberate or not, has only added fuel to the fire. Instead of addressing the speculation, both stars have continued with their routines, posting neutral content on social media, focusing on work obligations, and staying away from public statements. This strategy is not unusual among celebrities, but in this case, it has intensified the mystery. Every day without an explanation turns the hospital moment into an even greater phenomenon. Eyewitnesses offer fragmented but intriguing details. One woman who claims to have been in the waiting room reported that Sıla appeared genuinely distressed and emotional, while Halil seemed patient and understanding. Another person described a brief hug between them before they went their separate ways. Though the encounter lasted no more than a few minutes, those who saw it in person insist that the intensity of the emotions made it feel much longer. Fans, however, have gone far beyond simple observation. In forums and private groups, they have launched collective investigations worthy of a detective novel. Screenshots, timelines of social media posts, and endless discussions attempt to reconstruct what might have been happening between the two stars in recent weeks. For these passionate viewers, Sıla and Halil are not merely actors, they are the central characters in an ongoing narrative that transcends television and spills over into real life. Entertainment journalists have also weighed in. Some analysts point out that this case illustrates how the public projects their own expectations onto celebrity figures. The only fact we can confirm is that Sıla was emotional and Halil listened, one columnist wrote. Everything else is interpretation, and that interpretation reflects more about the fans than about the actors themselves. Another commentator added, audiences want to relive the chemistry they saw on screen, so every gesture between them is magnified into a story of love, reconciliation, or conflict. Still, no one can deny the power of such imagery. A simple gesture, hands clasped to the chest, a steady gaze, a nod, was enough to ignite a firestorm of headlines and endless speculation. In a media environment where images travel instantly across platforms, a private moment can quickly transform into a global topic of conversation. And this brings us to you, our viewers. What do you think happened in that hospital waiting room? Do you believe Sıla was asking Halil not to step away from a joint project? Was it an apology, a plea for reconciliation, or something entirely different? Or perhaps, as some skeptics suggest, was it simply a short, friendly exchange blown out of proportion by the public eye? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We at Whatever You Need always love hearing your insights. It is also worth noting that this is not the first time Turkish celebrities have been caught in such enigmatic situations. The entertainment industry is filled with similar episodes involving stars like Kerem Bürsin and Hande Erçel, or Afra Sarıkoglu and Mert Ramazan Demir, pairs whose on-screen chemistry has sparked speculation about their real lives. In each case, silence from the stars has only kept the fascination alive. The same dynamic is unfolding now with Sıla Türkoğlu and Halil İbrahim Ceyhan. The hospital moment will likely remain one of those incidents where images say more than words but still fail to deliver clarity. What matters is not so much what was said, but how it was perceived. A private exchange transformed into a cultural event by fans, social media, and the media itself. Whether it was about work, friendship, or something deeper, the emotional weight of the encounter cannot be denied. As we close today's coverage, let us remind you once again, you are watching Whatever You Need. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more stories about your favorite Turkish stars, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and leave us a comment. Which celebrities would you like to see featured next on our channel? Your suggestions help us bring you the content you most care about. And if you want to support us further, click the join button. Your contribution keeps our community growing stronger every day. Until the day Sıla Türkoğlu or Halil İbrahim Ceyhan decide to speak out, the so-called hospital moment will remain a mystery, a fleeting encounter heavy with emotion, amplified by public imagination, and immortalized by the cameras of chance witnesses. One thing, however, is undeniable: together, these two actors continue to capture the hearts and attention of audiences everywhere. And that's all for today's story. Thank you for being with us here at Whatever You Need. Stay tuned, because the world of Turkish entertainment never ceases to surprise. Don't forget, subscribe, like, comment, and join us for more. Until next time.